enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
We at WOCA recognize the importance of voting. That's why we're offering all the candidates an opportunity to come on the air and explain why they feel you should cast your valuable vote for them. On Friday, August 27th, Manal Fakori and Kent Gwynn, two candidates for mayor of Ocala, will be in studio. This information is brought to you by WOCA, the source, with the hope that you will vote and that this will help in making your decision come September 21st.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Ugh, what wrong?
Ugh, need wood for fire.
Ugh, I go get. Ugh, I got wood for fire.
Ugh, what takes so long?
Had to use restroom. Someone not refill toilet paper.
Ugh, my bad. You wash hands?
Ugh, of course. Ugh, what caveman you take me for?
You know, Dan, people who save money by switching to Mike's Got Plumbing sure are happy.
Well, Brittany, how happy are they?
Happier than a caveman with indoor plumbing.
Yep. Get happy. Get Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Back to Ocala Talk on a Friday.
I love Fridays.
When did you?
Thank God it's Friday.
Well, we're everything to get an interview. So
I'll talk while you check whomever. WOCA Live. That's what we're here on. It's Friday. It's a cloudy Friday out there. It's going to be high about 90 as usual. But it doesn't matter. Clouds or no clouds, we always get the same forecast. Oh, you're worried about the forecast? Don't worry about it. It's the same tomorrow. Yeah. What? And Sunday? Yeah, it's about the same. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's about the same then. What? You want Monday? Yeah, about the same. Now we got the hurricane coming up the coast, but it's going to the left side, so we should get maybe some rain. Maybe that's what these clouds are. They're talking about Saturday and Sunday of it coming through, but we're not going to get hit.
No, we're not going to get hit.
How we doing?
Let's go to the phone lines.
Okay.
Winning a gold medal at the U.S. Paralympics Cycling Games is just one of the many struggles that para-athlete and GSK spokesperson Jamie Schanbaum has overcome. As a college student, she faced an even bigger battle, fighting for her life after contracting meningococcal disease, commonly known as meningitis. Jamie's here to discuss a new campaign encouraging parents of teens and young adults to talk to their children's doctor and ask to be sure about meningitis B vaccinations. Joining her is Dr. I want to make sure I get this right, Dr. Irini Sulib. I hope I said that right. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, and you got my name right.
I
Great
got
job.
your name. I got your name right. So when
Yeah.
when the people that are smarter than me send me the correct phonetic spelling of it, I can read a phonetic spelling. So let's start with you, Jamie. Jamie, tell us about your story overcoming meningitis and then competing as a Paralympic.
Of course. So I got sick with meningitis when I was 20 years old, and I worked really hard to get to the dream university, and I couldn't even enjoy a full semester without contracting this disease. When I got sick, the first onset symptoms were very flu-like, pretty minor, but progressed very rapidly to the point where I couldn't walk on my own. I was in a lot of pain. It hurt. And then, went into the hospital, and the doctor looked at me and said, "Your mom needs to be here."
Wow.
And we knew it was serious.
That had to be
we didn't
sobering.
leave the hospital for about 7 months.
That had to be sobering when they look at you, you're all alone, 20 years old, and go, your mom needs to be here. That's got to be pretty sobering. Hey, doctor, what is meningitis actually, so people know, and who are at risk for meningitis?
Yeah, so meningococcal disease, known as meningitis, is an uncommon but serious illness that can cause life-threatening complications or even death. Early symptoms of meningitis may be similar to those of flu, like Jamie said, but can progress quickly and can even be fatal. Anyone can get meningitis, but the rates of disease do reach a peak in adolescence with an increased risk among teens and young adults. So we're thinking about that high school and college age student.
High school and college age. So, when you think you're done with, you're an adult and you're moving on, you still you're high at risk for stuff like meningitis. Jamie, you were there by yourself. They said you had to bring your parents in. You knew it was serious then. What message do you want parents of teens and young adults to know about meningitis? And by telling your story, how do you get that across to the parents and young adults?
Well, I'm very blessed to be, have this platform. So that's definitely a good way that I'm able to spread the message. So definitely check out our website at asktobesure.com. That's the number 2 and the letter B. And you'll get more information about meningitis and also how to talk to your doctor about 50 different vaccines that are available to help prevent against the 5 groups of meningitis. It's so important to be educated. I didn't have the opportunity, and it almost cost my life. So definitely talk to your doctor.
Dr. Salib, we're in a world where vaccinations are front and center. People want to take them. People don't want to take them with the pandemic and all. But why is a vaccination important for meningitis?
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Vaccination's been in our language these days, and with meningitis, there are 2 different types of vaccines needed to help protect against the 5 vaccine preventable groups of meningitis. Many teens and young adults have actually received 1 vaccine when they were younger, but they may have missed the meningitis B vaccination, and that's the one where meningitis B is the one that accounts for more than 60% of the cases in teens and young adults. So we're encouraging you today to call your child's doctor and ask to be sure they've received 2 different types of vaccines to help prevent meningococcal disease, one for meningitis A-CWY and one for meningitis B.
I take it, Jamie, that this was never a conversation you and your parents had because, of the rareness of this. So, doctor, I'm asking you this. How can parents start the conversation about meningitis B with their children and their doctors? I mean, this is something that if you don't ask, how can you know? So what's a way that if Jamie and her parents had to do it over again, they could have asked the questions to the doctors about meningitis and the vaccination?
Yeah, so step 1, ask for your child's vaccination records. And then the next thing you can do is go to asktobesure.com and get some information around how to have that conversation with your pediatrician or healthcare provider. Next, they can make an appointment for their meningitis vaccination.
Jamie, I want to find out. I thank goodness you were able to survive your 7-month ordeal in the hospital. It did come with some perils, though. Tell us what happened and what caused it to make you a Paralympic, and then talk about your gold medal at the Paralympics.
Of course. So when getting out of the hospital was really rough. When I got out, I was a fresh amputee. They had to amputate all of my fingers and both of my legs below the knee as a way to help save my life. And I was able to overcome it, and it's really hard, by the way. And but yeah, I was able to overcome it and so much more. And I eventually found myself on the Paralympic cycling team, and it was an honor to medal and to learn more about the teams and other Paralympic athletes. And I'm just it's also very exciting considering that the Paralympics are happening right now.
They are happening right now. As we wrap up this interview, give me a place where people can go learn more about this debilitating situation, if not caught or if not vaccinated against, and how you can find out information about to make a very good decision about your health. Jamie, can you or Doctor tell us a website or someplace people can go?
For sure. So there's a website, asktobesure.com, like the number 2 and the letter B, asktobesure.com.
Well, thanks so much for both of you joining us, telling your story, Jamie and Doctor, telling people the importance of meningitis vaccination. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Meningitis is one of those things you don't know a whole lot about it until somebody you know is afflicted with it. So go ask your doctor the questions that Dr. Salib said you should ask your doctors. Go make it a point to ask those questions. We're going to take a break. When we come back, somebody's here. I don't know. We'll figure out who's here on WOCA The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source. WOCA. Ocala.
The fruit tree that is thought to be one of the earliest cultivated plants in human history. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I was probably a little bit like you. There was a lot of talk about COVID-19 vaccines. I didn't know what to believe. And I tell you, everyone has an opinion. Some of my friends got vaccinated and some were against it. But I knew this was an important decision, so I went to somebody I already trusted, my doctor.
President
It's your
Biden
call,
on Thursday
so talk to your
addressed the
doctor or
suicide
healthcare
attacks at the
provider
Kabul
and make
airport
the
in
decision that's right
Afghanistan
for
that
you.
killed 13
You
of
can
our
go to
military family, as well as up to 100 Afghan civilians attempting to flee Taliban takeover. The Biden administration overstepped our constitutional boundaries and has been put back in place by the Supreme Court of the United States. SCOTUS blocked President Biden's moratorium on evictions in a 6-3 ruling Thursday. The court previously ruled that the administration could not extend the evictions ban because of the coronavirus pandemic past July 31st without explicit congressional authorization. Thanks for listening, and a TGIF to you, my friend. We are USA Radio News.
Rockstar Radio is looking for a co-host. Yes, you heard me correctly. Nationally syndicated radio show and popular podcast, Rockstar Radio with Billy Gerard, is looking for a co-host. In fact, 2 segment co-hosts. One will join